Hello, and welcome to your motivation meditation. My name is Dave. I'm known as the Spiritual Gentleman. And thank you for joining me for day 3. Today is February 3rd. And just like the last 2 days, I invite you to, just as we begin, just to take a few deep breaths to get yourself centered, bring yourself back into the body. Breathe in and smile. And exhale and smile. Just release. Maybe we can give a little shake there. I'm feeling kind of... We're just going to give some shakes out. Shake out any of your tension or nerves. Had a good yoga session this morning. So breathe in and exhale. And once again, we're going to be reading from The Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday. And today is February 3rd. The source of your anxiety. When I see an anxious person, I ask myself, what do they want? For if the person isn't wanting something outside of their own control, why would they be stricken by anxiety? Epictetus Discourses 2.13.1. The anxious father worried about his children. What does he want? A world that is always safe. A frenzied traveler, what does she want? For the weather to hold, for the traffic to part so she can make her flight. A nervous investor, the market will turn around and an investment will pay off. All of these scenarios hold the same thing in common. As Epictetus says, it's wanting something outside your control. Getting worked up, getting excited, nervously pacing, these intense pained and anxious moments show us us at our most futile and servile. Staring at the clock, at the ticker, at the next checkout lane over, at the sky, as if all belong to a religious cult that believes that the gods of fate will only give us what we want if we sacrifice our peace of mind. Today, when you find yourself getting anxious, ask yourself, why are my insides twisted in knots? Am I in control here, or is my anxiety? And most important, is my anxiety doing me any good? Ooh, the source of your anxiety. Oh, I like today's reading too. Because we all have anxieties, and it really comes down to what's in our control and what's outside of our control. And a lot of things I'm anxious over are things that I can't control. I want to get honest with you guys. So, as you guys know, I do coaching and everything else, and I've been really hesitant of kind of putting it out there, and because I have this kind of anxiety, a little worry. When I was in the fellowship of AA, someone asked me to sponsor them, help him, and he ended up passing away. Got drunk one night, walked in front of a car, and died. I was actually, this happened in Malta. I was actually back in Seattle for a holiday when it happened. So when I came back, I was like, oh, what happened to so-and-so? Like, oh, dude, he passed away. And it hit me hard because I tried to help him. And I know, right? I know in my head, and I know in my heart, I can only give him the tools. I can only help people. Yet, I know he left behind a 5-year-old daughter, a wife. And, it was just like, there is still that anxiety of like, man, I didn't do enough to help him. I didn't do the right thing. If I only said this, only said that. But, that doesn't serve me. And it doesn't serve my future clients or anyone else I wish to help. I do learn from that experience, recognizing maybe I should have been a little bit patient, or recognizing that all my job is I can only put down the tools, give the advice, and it's up to the other person to do it. I have no control over you. You watching this right now, I have absolutely no control over you. You could be writing a comment right now. You could be like, you know what? Screw this guy. I'm not going to listen anymore. You could have already, probably half of you already switched off and moved on to something else. If you're still here, thank you so much. But I know for me that, I learned how to turn my anxiety, something I can't control, into something I can control. All right, you know what? Why am I feeling that? So then I find it where it's in the body and figure out, why is my stomach twisting out? What does it come up with, And one of the reasons why I've been so hesitant, I was doing some journaling and some morning pages on this, and it kind of hit me of like, yeah, you're still holding on to this person, and it's there's nothing you can do. This is a few years ago now, so there's nothing you can do about it. But you can learn from the lesson, and for me, the lesson is having the patience, the kind that I can't control others. I can't control you. I can only control myself, my actions, and my reactions. Everything inside my hula hoop. Everything outside of it, I have no control. I don't know, like, there are things that I want my fiance to do, but I can't control her. I can only ask. I can only put forward, and, learning how to be kind of a bit bold with, particularly when the coaching, being a bit bold of like, no, you know what? Yeah, I've had my setbacks, but because of those, I will actually make a great coach. I will achieve and find my calling. And for me, because it's my calling and my purpose, if it really comes down to it, I'm not going to let, someone else doesn't get it, that's on them. But I'm not going to let that stop me from my ability to help others, and it had stopped me for a while. It had kept me really kind of timid in kind of serving and helping others. And for me, my calling has always been service. I was a chef for almost 20 years. I was in the Boy Scouts. I was in the Order of the Arrow in the Boy Scouts for service. I actually won a award in there that's very rarely handed out to youth that I got at a young age. So service for me, and even now moving from cooking into coaching and into content creation like this, it all comes down to me, the root kind of inner thing for me, right? Part of my I am a servant to the others. I am here to serve and help. And that's something I take really passionately. I don't want to say seriously, but I take it with passion, and I take it with reverence, and a sense of, it's like a child. It's something that I have to carry and nurture, and nurturing that gift so I can do things like this, right? Because there's a part of me in the anxiety like, oh my God, no one's going to watch it. I'm not going to get the views or the likes. And I realize it's not, it's if I can help that one person, if this one message, if this one video helped one person, then I've done my job. I've done what I needed to do for the universe and for, what I believe, And that's the thing is that, I have my own kind of custom belief system that I've created for me that works for me. And I encourage you to do the same. Find that intimate personal relationship with you and the world around you, and recognize what you can and can't control. If you're interested with coaching with me, and you like these kinds of things, or I am doing a 12-week, I'm launching on March 1st, first week of March, a 12-week Master Your Mind course. We'll be going over things like the Daily Stoic. Meditations help you to learn how to master your mind so you can find your purpose to be fully fulfilled and to have that loving energy that you can send out into the world and live the best possible you that you can you. And if this video helped you a little bit, it would really mean a lot to me if you could share it on to someone, because maybe it helps someone else. And if it really did touch you, if you could leave a comment and say, hey man, this is really awesome, I would really appreciate it. If not, no worries. And I just want to wish you a very good yay, and I wish you a great, if not better, day.